A flawless plan, a crowded room, and a priceless target. Welcome to this explainer where we're going to break down a heist that seemed absolutely perfect until it completely unraveled in just a matter of seconds. And the wildest part, it was undone by the most unlikely witness you could possibly imagine. Let's get right into it.
So, is there actually such a thing as a perfect crime? People often assume that if you have enough planning and just the right amount of misdirection, literally anyone can pull off the ultimate theft. And our subject today? Well, he certainly thought he could. He engineered what he believed was a completely bulletproof operation, right smack in the middle of a highly secure, incredibly crowded environment.
Act 1, The Glittering Prize. We're kicking off our story inside a famous jewelry shop during a massive anniversary event. The place was absolutely packed, wall to wall with guests, creating this wild atmosphere just bursting with energy, distraction, and a whole lot of noise. Imagine the scene. The store is glittering with diamonds, gold, flashing cameras, and super excited customers. It was literally a sensory overload. Now, for a security team, that's a total nightmare to monitor. But for a thief, that is the absolute perfect camouflage. You've got music blaring, cameras flashing everywhere, and dazzling reflections bouncing off pretty much every single surface. And right there, sitting in the center hall, was the ultimate prize, the royal blue necklace. We're talking about a super rare, highly admired jewel that completely mesmerized every single adult in the room. I mean, they were so dialed into this prize, they completely stopped paying attention to the people around them. Act 2, The Hidden Thief. To pull off a heist in a room crammed with people, a predator really has to blend in perfectly with the prey. You don't go sneaking around in the shadows. No, you hide right in plain sight. Enter our thief, a man named Vikram. And Vikram essentially weaponized social norms. He didn't wear some mask. Instead, he dressed impeccably as a wealthy businessman. With just a simple smile and projecting this illusion of immense wealth, he completely hid his dangerous reality. Because he looked exactly like an invited, high-rolling guest, absolutely nobody gave him a second glance. The guy moved flawlessly. Step 1, he quietly navigates the crowd right up to the display. Step 2, he uses this tiny, highly specialized gadget to silently kill the alarm. And step 3, he slips the necklace right into his coat pocket. Boom. For this brief, exhilarating moment, everything went exactly according to his plan. It really looked like the perfect crime. Act 3, The Unseen Witness. But here's the thing about perfect crimes. Even the most meticulous plans have massive blind spots. Vikram had accounted for all the cameras. He bypassed the high-tech electronic alarms, and he successfully, completely fooled all the wealthy adults in the room. But he totally failed to account for a completely different kind of observer. That man took the necklace. Just a whispered revelation from a little girl standing near the counter. While all the adults were completely blinded by the prestige and the flashing lights, she was just watching her surroundings. And with that one quiet observation, Vikram's grand illusion just shattered entirely. And the reaction? It is absolutely instantaneous. 0 seconds, the owner takes her warning dead seriously and locks the doors, trapping everyone inside. 15 seconds, security's already reviewing the CCTV footage. 30 seconds in, Vikram's face is blasted on the big screen. And at 45 seconds, the guards move in. It is just a staggering, immediate lockdown. That whole wealthy businessman facade just instantly crumbles. The crowd gasps as Vikram, suddenly realizing there is absolutely zero escape, makes this desperate, panicked sprint toward the back exit. His cool, collected vibe is just gone, totally replaced by pure, sheer desperation. Act 4, The Priceless Truth. So, the doors are locked tight, the entire crowd is watching, and our thief is entirely out of runway. Before he can even get close to that exit, security just swarms him. And in the struggle, the stolen royal blue necklace literally falls right out of his coat, clattering onto the shiny marble floor for every single person to witness. That triumphant escape fantasy he had, it just evaporates into the very public, very abrupt reality of an arrest. As the police are leading Vikram away, the shop owner turns to that observant little girl and says, "Today, honesty protected something priceless." Think about that for a second. The multi-million-dollar electronic alarms failed, the highly trained security guards were fooled at first, but the simple, unfiltered truth, that's what actually saved the day. Vikram had the perfect gadget, the perfectly tailored suit, and the absolute perfect environment. but a single moment of truth dismantled the whole shebang. So it really makes you wonder, no matter how clever the disguise, can you ever truly outrun the truth? Definitely something to keep in mind the next time you hear about a quote-unquote flawless plan. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and remember to always keep questioning what lies just beneath the surface.